On Monday, we had an absolutely crazy market day. First, it looked like that. And then a couple of hours, it looked like that. Now, what does it mean? Why is that? Why it was first positive, then negative, and not other way around? All about this and much more in this vlog. So thumbing up this video is really appreciated because there's hours and hours and hours that goes into each video. Moreover, if you are not yet part, I have a membership. If you just press the join button below all my videos, there is, a tier that you support the channel. There is even a tier to access my Discord chat where we all chat exactly on those crazy days. It's absolutely fantastic there. So we discuss what could be the next steps and so on. I post there my trades as well. And the third tier is even one-on-one with me where we can exchange your ideas, my ideas, stocks ideas, and so on and so forth. So check it out. And while the market first looked very, very positive on Monday due to vaccine news, then, towards the end of the day, we lost about quite a bit. Now, there was even stocks like Space or Tesla that lost about, 16% intraday within the whole day. Okay, so the highest point and the lowest point was 16% apart, which is crazy. And this is, exactly what we talked about in my live streams, in my videos. I said it before that there's actually two big things that can move the market quite significantly, and we had those both at the same time on one day. So first, we had positive vaccine news, okay? So there is two big companies, Pfizer and a biotech company from Germany, that actually will get the fast track approval for the vaccine that they have in their portfolios. Some of them have even 4 candidates for vaccines, and the FDA approved them for fast track testing, and next step is for the third phase of the medication. So I'm super pumped that we see with every month there's new news about this vaccine, which will be a temporary end. Obviously this will not fix the overall economy. This will need some time, but think about it. It will go, or it went quite fast down, but when it comes up, it will, everything will be booked out, everything will be sold out, everything will be, totally crazy until, we go into a new normal. So it's all about to, hold the business alive for a specific time to make sure that the business can work after or post-COVID. So let's dive into the other news, which is the second wave concern. And the main reason the market tanked on Monday was actually that the people are scared of the second wave. And we having, peak cases in Texas. We have peak cases in Arizona. And now even California says they are closing indoor restaurants, theaters, just to contain the spike in cases also over there. Now, what does it mean for the stock market? Now, we have to dive it into a couple of dimensions, right? So first of all, we are looking, okay, the cases are going up. This is obviously negative. But the second thing is that we need to look also into how much people go into the ICU or going into, death rates, right? So actually this is the positive thing about the negative thing, that the cases actually spike, but the overall, the bad thing connected to it, what we see in the very first wave, is not that strong. So this is a positive sign that it's mostly affecting young people because they are out. The older people maybe are staying more at home. The climate is better, right? So we're having more warmer temperatures that are going into that. But why is that those news are dragging down the market? Now, because the market don't like uncertainty. If there is just a piece of uncertainty, of negativity that could infect the market, then obviously we will see that into quite a negative light for the future, right? And the market is a forecasting tool out there for us as investors to really look into the future. There's trends, and this is the beauty about the stock market. There are trends that you see now that, you know, people on Main Street will see just in a couple of years. So I believe that, you know, this both news will, you know, bounce off each other very, very well. And what you should do in this kind of cases, we will talk in a second in the conclusion. But before diving into the conclusion, I want to remind you that the overall setting is more bullish, in my opinion, than bearish. Okay, even though we have this concern of the second wave, we still have a huge stimulus package. The government want to support the whole humanity working together to find a solution. You cannot fight these things, guys. Humans are strong together, and especially when we are having one of this unprecedented situation on the stock market, which is reflecting in some ways the real economy, then believe me that the humans will do everything to make sure that we going back on track ASAP. Okay, and this is the beauty about us humans, because, you know, we had World War IIs, we had crises, we had monetary problems, we had, you know, oil crises, we had stock crises, we had financial crises, we have now a health crisis, and believe me, in the end of the day, we will get out of that much more stronger than we were before. And do you want to be part of this ride? Because I want, and I invite you to be part of that. And exactly what you should do right now, this we will talk in the conclusion, especially on the red days. Okay, especially on the red days, there is something that I would do, and I'm doing right now. So coming to the conclusion of this video is quite interesting, because we talked about why the market went up with the whole positivity that is out there, and that people want to go finally out and spend money, and companies want to get back to normal and, you know, go to 100%. All of this positivity, that our humanity has this optimism. This is really overwhelming the second wave concerns, because the second wave concerns, as we have seen, is there, but it's still, you know, limited due to all of this positive outcomes that could come on the vaccine front. Okay, and also with the data on the second wave, we see that this is more of an interest, that people are more focusing on those news rather than on the negative news, which is fantastic for us bulls. And that's why what I did on Monday was absolutely loading up one of my favorite stocks, which is, you know, Virgin Galactic. And I will tell you exactly why. I saw this stock going up. Let me pull out the stock for you guys. So here we have the chart of Monday. So as you can see, we started quite positive, and we stayed positive, even went to a recent, you know, high that almost was 21, considering, you know, the last couple of months, this was a pretty high number. The last time we was there was back in May somewhere, right? Okay, so as you can see, we went quite high. Then suddenly the news broke about California, right? So we saw a decline of about 14%. Now, if you are thinking about this, the vaccine news was something positive, right? Because they think, like the investors on the Main Street, you know, thinks that, you know, because of the health crisis, there will be not much people to use Virgin Galactic, which is wrong. Because the financial profile of the clients of Virgin Galactic are, you know, not really caring about the health crisis. You know, if they have, you know, 10% less or 5% more net wealth, they want to have, and they have the money for this experience. Okay, they don't care about 300,000, 400,000. If it's a crisis or not a crisis, they will spend it. Okay, they having such a fantastic product that is, uncomparable to anything else. And obviously when the second wave concerns came and dragged the market down, you saw that this 13% for Virgin Galactic was insane, guys. I mean, it's not, maybe I lean a little bit too much forward, but I believe that you can say that those vaccine news or those second wave news almost doesn't concern at all this company or their business in the next couple of months. So why not go out there and buy the dip? And this is actually what I want to, conclude the video with. If you're having great opportunities on the market, and I think we are at a timing on the market right now where you have so many opportunities out there right now, so many companies that will come back with, a higher stock price over the next couple of months and years when the overall economy comes back. And though I'm more of a growth investor, so I'm concentrated on those Teslas, Virgin Galactics, Beyond Meat, and so on. So I believe that you have now a great opportunity because the market is more focused on those value stocks than on the growth stocks, and this will change in a couple of months. So you can have the overall market gain with the vaccine, and then you can have exponential growth maybe 2021. That's it. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.